Alright, so today I figured I'd start the video like this instead of behind the camera as normal. So I'm pretty sure you guys will see the sort of intro video where I do a face reveal, not really a face reveal because I've been on live streams and such before. But today is the first episode of the Building Takodana in Lego series, whatever you want to call it, build series. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, so whatever you want to call it. So today we're going to go through the planning and stuff and some building that I've actually done already. So I've done a lot of like planning kind of stuff, which you guys will see. Planning building, I mean. So I've done some planning and I've done some like building up like filler and bases of things and stuff like that. So I will take you guys through the planning first and we'll just go through and see what I've done so far. So the first thing that I will show, like I usually do, is a plan, a written out or drawn out plan. So I have like three base plates that I'm gonna be working with. So I have one here that's kind of split in half, and then one here. So this is one base plate, and then that is also one base plate. I think that's how I divided it up. And then this is one base plate. So this is obviously a little too big compared to these ones, but that's okay. So I'm building the Ruins of Takodana. That's the whole thing from episode 7. I'll probably have some photos and things to show while I'm doing this. So this is when the castle on Takodana gets attacked, and the First Order Stormtroopers get there. They're looking for BB-8, and they kind of blow up the castle, and there's all these ruins and stuff. And then the Resistance comes in and saves everybody and that kind of thing. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some of the water, although I haven't really decided how I'm going to do that. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. So I have like the ruins here. There's going to be like a wall, which is actually from the trailer, and I'll try and put that up right now. There's in the trailer, there's like a wall where the stormtroopers are behind it and then they get blown up. So I want to include that because I think that's cool. And so that wall will be here, and there's sort of like a beach. It's not really a beach. That's why I have it in brackets here, or in quotation marks, because it's sort of a beach, but it's not like a tan beach, like a chic or something. So maybe I'll have a picture of that to show you as well. So we'll have that kind of beach area, the wall, and the ruins will start here, and it'll be this entire area. And then there will be like the doorway that Kylo Ren walks through. I'll put a picture of that on screen. There's a doorway that he walks through, so that's going to be sort of like the halfway middle between the two sections. And then there'll be more ruins here, and then there'll be a forest area, which is where Rey and BB-8 are. So what I plan to do actually for the forest, which I didn't include on this plan, which I'll show you guys later, or I'll show you where I put it in my planning. I want to have a ring of forest all around it, because that's how Takodana is. It's sort of like the castle, and then the forest is all around it. So the forest will be here, and then it'll kind of move around like this as a big ring around it. So without further ado, I'll show you what I've actually built so far, and you guys will see it's kind of like a planning thing. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll just show you. Alright, so this is what I've come up with so far. As you can see, it's 3 gray base plates. I think it's 48 by 48. And I have built up like a kind of filler thing to raise everything up. It's 2 bricks high. And I have a whole bunch of plates covering it. So I've used some dark tan plates, but mostly it's gray and black plates here. So as you can see, this is the ring of forest I was talking about. It goes all the way around. And then we have the larger section here. And so the doorway I was talking about is probably going to go somewhere right here, which is where Kylo Ren will be standing. And then we have the little bit of the wall, and then the beach area will be here, and then this is the water. So this is where I don't know what to do for water, and I'm going to be looking more at water techniques and stuff like that, because I have this bag of parts here, some translucent studs, and I tried stacking them like dark blue, light blue, and then white, but I calculated it, and it's like an insane number, like 3,000 of each part, which is just not feasible for me right now. So I probably won't be stacking them like that. And also, if you look at the water on Takodana, it's very flat. So I was thinking of doing like a parts dump and just dumping these all here, but it's not it's not flat enough, which is what I want. So I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet. And it's also sort of a darker color, the water. So I'm going to try and figure that out. And then if I can't figure out anything, I might just either get rid of this base plate and like do the wall there, or I don't know, I'll figure something out. We'll see. Moving on from the water, we have like the main area of the ruins and stuff, which is really the main focus of the build. And so as you can see, I have a whole bunch of parts and stuff. This is from a Bricklink order, which you guys will actually see after this, but that's okay. So I'm going to be putting these plates onto here and making like terrain and stuff. And I've actually come up with a couple designs for things, which I can show you guys right now. Whoops. So the first thing is like a little rock design that I came up with, which has some of these little rock pieces and they're on a snot kind of like angle. There's a snot brick right there, as you can see. And then I did this funky little thing with a Technic rod or pin or whatever you want to call it. I think it's a rod. Attached to a slope, and it fits in this little hole right here because I had this gap and I was like, I wonder if I could stick something in it. So I did that, and I don't know if that looks weird or not, but it looks kind of cool. And my plan for this also, if I can find a slope. So my plan for this as well, whoops, is to throw a slope around apparently, is to have these slopes kind of over top of it so it sort of has like a smooth transition almost to slope, so it'd be kind of like this. So that's probably what's going to happen. That's why that's in there. And then I have a couple of these little platforms. I have two of these little platform things. So these are some wedge plates. These are going to be put on the mod kind of like this. Probably like they'll be placed down like that or whatever. But to give some depth, because there's a lot of like hilly kind of stuff. It's not all just flat on Takodana. So I'm going to build up areas like this and stuff like that with plates and wedge plates. And I have some like little rock things and whatever on here. And then another little thing I did was this little rock thing with some slopes. So I'm going to be putting that on there. Like this would be like this. Oops. Like that. So just little rock formations. And then I did a little snot thing with this. There's actually not a snot thing, but I attached this to this clip so that this, I could have stuff on it or something like that. I haven't really decided how that would work yet, but that's just a little prototype thing I was working on. And that's basically all I've done so far. And I plan to put more of the plates and stuff and look more at reference material for Takodana and, you know, go through and try and see how I'm going to organize all the ruins, because that's really the main portion of this build that I want to do. And yeah, I've been watching the Takodana sequence a lot, and I'm going to keep watching it and try and plan out how I'm going to put everything on there. So that is probably it for this episode, and the second episode will be coming out next Wednesday. So this is going to be a Wednesday series because, at least in the whole quarantine thing, because pretty much every day is a weekend at this point. So, like usually I try and put these kind of bigger videos out on weekends, but I don't know, I think this will be fine during the week, during this whole COVID thing. So, this will be going out on Wednesdays, at least for a while, and so yeah, hopefully you guys will look forward to the next episode of this, and let me know if you like the plan, if I should change anything or anything like that, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.